What is up, Idle Ninjas? It's Aaron here with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Magic Attack Electric build. So my current build right now in Wandering Spirit is THUNDERPIERCE, THUNDERSTROKE, THUNDERSPIRITS, Crimson Rose, and Crescents. You can drop Crimson Rose for Raven if you really need the heals, but as you can see right now, I actually don't need the heals. I use Crescent just for the water element, testing it out to see if it actually does anything. My normal build is THUNDERPIERCE, Stroke, Spirit, Raven, and Berserk, and normally that's what I use, and it works pretty well. But I've been testing some things out over the last few days to see if I can increase my damage any, and we'll see how it goes through further testing. Let's go ahead and talk about the build. So the first ultimate that you want to get would be THUNDERPIERCE, and the first point you want to do is going to be stack reduction. The next ultimate you would get would be THUNDERSTROKE, and you would do stack reduction as well. After that, you want to go for level 2 THUNDERPIERCE and then level 2 THUNDERSTROKE. Now, the next ultimate that you would get after you get both of these to level 2 would be either THUNDERSPIRIT or Crimson Rose. So the reason why you would go with Crimson Rose basically is if you need the extra damage because it gives additional damage. But Thunder Spirit is actually pretty nice too, and it's a little bit more powerful than many people think. Not only does it give you increased movement speed and damage reduction, but it actually buffs your electric element. And the electric element is pretty huge when you're pairing all three of these together. You would do Thunder Spirit and you would go to stack reduction as well. Basically the first points in all these will be stack reduction to the max. So THUNDERPIERCE is the only one that goes to 3 that I know of so far for stack reduction. Once you max out stack reduction, you want to go to multi-shot because THUNDERPIERCE's ultimate effect is actually affected by multi-shot. The speed doesn't really matter. I don't see any difference in the speed, to be honest with you, as far as clear and damage. Once you max out stack reduction for THUNDERSTROKE, I would do MP cost or you can do multi-shot. So the reason why I would do MP cost is because once you have a lot of ultimates going, the mana cost gets pretty pricey. THUNDERSPIRIT, of course, you would max stack reduction. And once you get their ultimate reinforced gear, THUNDERSPIRIT has 100% uptime, so you're always getting that damage reduction as well as this extra damage. So basically, once you get all your 3 to level 2, then you could get Crimson Rose if you really wanted to, but it's not necessary. Your next one could be Raven if you are on Ultimate Gear. If you're not on Ultimate Gear, then I would focus on getting Pierce to 3, and then Stroke to 3, and then going to 4, then 5, then however, so on and so forth, until you get your ultimate equipment. So basically with your ultimate equipment, basically it's so hard to roll some of these that I would just take whatever I got first. So basically you want to get your Spirit because this basically gives you, or reduces it, just makes it a 2 stack reduction. So it's pretty good, and it gives you 100% uptime of its actual effect. Raven is good, but if you can't get Raven, then don't use Raven. Basically, just stick with Heal or Bubble. Then you would either go. Then you want to get Stroke and Pierce last. Basically, they make it where it's a 2 stack for Stroke, which is pretty huge in damage wise. And then THUNDERPIERCE is really, you can tell a real big difference between the two when you use it, as far as, because you get extra 25% damage. The other part of the ultimate ability kind of sucks. Like you can see it's just all over the place and doesn't really do anything. So it doesn't really do anything for us. But the extra 25% damage is pretty huge, and you can tell the difference in damage. So just starting off, once you get your first ultimate, you would do like Blizzard, SS, Heal, ZERK, and then like THUNDERPIERCE. And then once you got Stroke, it would be like SS, Blizz, Heal, THUNDERPIERCE, then Stroke. And then once you added Spirit in, you can do Blizzard, Spirit, Heal, Pierce, then Stroke. And once you get added like Blood Raven, then you'll just get rid of Heal. And eventually, once your ultimates are a pretty decent level, I would say at least level 2 on all of them, maybe level 3, you could drop Blizzard for Berserk. And that basically just makes it faster. Basically, you get better cast speed and all that kind of stuff, cooldown. So you can do more of the ultimate abilities. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the electric build. There's not much more to say to it. Like I said, I'm still fine-tuning some things, so there might be some changes to this guide. And if I do change more things, or I think of better things to do with the build, I will probably do an update video. So till the next video, see ya.